Hey, Toby.
I don't know how he knew that Arrow was arriving.
We've been waiting for Arrow for like 3 weeks. I feel like he's gonna be the Messiah or something.
You don't like bananas, bro?
No, dude, I love bananas. Everybody loves bananas. Except the people that don't love it. But these people are weird.
I agree.
You should not like bananas. Like, I don't expect you to like good things, right? It's like, do you like donuts? No. Donuts taste awful. But Nietzsche, really good. A poke bowl with like mayonnaise and like weird tuna, delicious.
Why are everything not like this, bro?
Dude, what do you have?
I need to be stronger in this team.
Let's go, Jim. Jimmy got job. Welcome home. Woo.
Yeah, welcome home, Arrow.
Everybody's like, hey, Arrow. Terry's like, hi.
I see this guy every day late. Hey.
Get the fucking CS, man.
I got the CS, man. What do you mean?
Put the word.
I put the word.
Really hot.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good right now.
Item changed?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, just like this one.
Arrow is very easy to work with, he's always nice, always smiling, he's very positive. I think he really missed being with the crew. We was really happy to see him back. I was really happy to see him back. I feel like people don't give enough credit to Arrow. I think that Arrow is a kind of ADC that sacrifices a lot.
Messiah? No, I mean, it's really big honor comparing Messiah. I mean, some people, if sensitive people, we don't like the comparing Messiah, but I really like it.
I see the comeback of Arrow as a very positive thing. I think that the team will take time to click perfectly, but still, I think that the level of play we have is good, is really good. And I certainly think that Arrow is one of the most important assets at Optic for many reasons.
I'm actually joining the LCS season, right? Because when I was in Canada and I just playing Scream in Canada, I'm not in here, so I cannot living with them, I cannot talk with them. So it was kind of felt bad.
It's very good to have him around. He's always nice, energized, funny. It's good to have him around, and when he wasn't here, it was bad. Not bad, just sad, I guess.
Oh, look the other one!
This is the
silent strength, man. Look at that ulti. TP! Oh! Peterson!
Silas broken.
Silas is broken.
Silas is fucking broken.
Silence back.
Look at the damage on that side.
I don't remember.
I got this.
No, he's just, what he's doing is he's trying to use his phone while he's in school, you know? Like, that's a classic. I'm gonna put my head down on my desk, use my phone under my desk.
Mockingbird, man.
It's so fucking hard. Starting to smell colors.
Initiate.
No, we're gonna play Ari.
He plays Ari here?
Ari.
You think so?
Ari.
No, Ori. They pick Ori.
Don't you
You don't know him.
Why?
You don't know PoE, man.
Why?
We're buds.
You know some.
Hello and welcome back for Game 5, where Golden Guardians hope to reverse their rough start to the split versus Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming, despite picking up wins off of fresh young talent, come into the week with roster swaps.
And it's worth noting this was their intended starting roster coming into the split. They had some visa issues with Arrow. This is what they were hoping for from the beginning. Whether it gives them better results or not, that's the big question.
So it's day one, okay, of the new roster, of our actual roster. So first, thanks for everybody for the warm-up, and I think it was very valid training. So I think we come into this day with very good mental approach.
I want to know if Arrow is coming back into this split more MVP style Arrow of old, or what we saw just last year, because
it's very important that you guys remain disciplined, because every time you had an issue during the warm-ups, it's just lack of discipline. It was just people randomly dying for something that was not the main objective.
Optic off to a pleasant start with an academy-heavy roster at 2-2, and they're going to improve to 3 here.
You can also look at it like they have practiced with this team also, and they decided this team was better than their team that started 2-2.
We don't care about like the final outcome, which is winning or losing. Think about what's the next play, right? What can we do? What can they do? What can we do that's better than what they do? Okay, now we are a team. We are all 10 men. We're ready. Enjoy your game. Just go in game with pleasure, the same way you do yesterday. Just have a good time.
Well, we'll see what the reaction is as Optic Gaming and Golden Guardians hit the rift here for our 5th game of the day. Just hoping to get themselves a win. Optic showing their intended roster for the first time in the LCS 2019 season. And top laners fighting back and forth. Hanser still actually doing just fine. He's completely equal. Actually, he's slightly ahead in CS with 4 to gain, so that's going to feel good. Here's the dive in the mid lane. The ulti's stacked up, and there's the first blood. Crown sets up alongside Arrow. Lissandra looking forward, does not pull it in. Now on the bottom side, they found Dokla yet again. Half HP onto him. The burst coming across, and they again knock down Dokla. The Urgot is dead, and he's not going to burn that summoner spell. This Drake will be picked up, and now the fight on the left-hand side as Froggen finds a solo kill on the Big and walks right back into mid lane.
Froggen just walks at Big, finds the solo kill, gets the Dark Harvest stack, they get the Dragon.
Optic will fight valiantly, but how could they possibly do it? They're outnumbered, they're outgunned. Golden Guardians get their first win. First off, selecting blue side, it's Team Liquid.
Since they upgraded in positions like Core JJ and bringing Jensen in, this team has looked rather unstoppable, but since then, it's just been something where they are steamrolling the LCS, and facing them on the red side, it's going to be Optic. On bottom side, if Arrow gets in here, that's a great knockup. Core JJ's ultimate has already been expended, but Doublelift does a good job scaring Arrow back away. Core JJ's still taking very low, and first blood goes over to Optic Gaming. Good play in the bottom side. Core JJ is going to be taken low. More damage coming out from both sides. Crown barely getting himself away as Doublelift will be taken down. An arrow through the heart, and that's the damage Optic needed. Barely stumbling away from this one. He's going to be kept alive for now, but the counterattack is there. Team Liquid's coming in. They're able to find the fear on the 2, and the kills are coming out as well. That's the shutdown onto that enemy support, and Team Liquid will find themselves a couple of kills. And there goes Jensen. There goes Optic. See you later, as Team Liquid has found so many kills for themselves. And Optic will be added to the list of names that could not withstand the Team Liquid tide. And Liquid will finish Week 3 undefeated.
We've been waiting for Arrow for like 3 weeks. I feel like he's gonna be the Messiah or something.
Just stop losing it, right? You don't have the right to lose it. You can enjoy the game, you can be, everything was positive, and you kept your composure. You guys listen to each other, call the focus, everything that can make you in control. And you make 3 small wins, let's lose it. Keep your composure. You're not playing SKT in the game 5 of the World Final. You're playing Team Liquid in regular season. Just play the game the way it should be played. And if you focus about the outcome, you're going to fuck it up.
I think looking at this weekend's games, just looking between yesterday's game and today, there are a lot of improvements that we made across the board, right? We had a better game plan, we stuck to it. We had a better early game. Yesterday's early game, in my opinion, was okay. It was not fantastic. Today, we had pressure in all 3 lanes. We were like supporting the jungler. We got so much vision control, and you guys executed on that vision control. And then, as Zab mentioned, the comms were important, where you guys reminded each other to listen, and you guys started listening better. And you guys talked about things that were completely silent game 1 yesterday, right? So there were improvements.
Few mistakes happened. I think people were very scared once again of the enemy team and very uncomfortable being ahead. And they started making really random things that we didn't plan. And against Liquid, you don't have the right? It's forbidden. You cannot improvise a play.
It always been like this when you could win against a strong team and you lose. It's more bitter. Like, it's not sweet, it's bitter, right?
We just came off a 0-2 week. Definitely, I played pretty bad both games, I'd say, or didn't play as well as I should have. So, feeling pretty down, but
on a Sunday evening, I feel as every Sunday, I'm always tired. I felt bittersweet. Bitter because we didn't win, obviously, and 0-2 always hits very hard because you still worked very hard. I think that most of the people think that the teams that losing are just jacking off somehow, but not the case. We work super hard and eventually we lose because our teams just work better. Something bad happened, a mistake happened, and then the team kind of lose it, and then they start being extremely afraid. And I was really surprised because we have guys with a lot of experience, but everybody was so afraid of losing the first time.
Yeah, against Golden Guardians, I felt, I don't know other guys' feeling, but I felt a little bit of should not lose against this team. So it makes me more, I don't know, maybe more play safe, or like I shouldn't do anything or something.
We had a comp that if we ever fell behind, it'd be really hard to win. So once I like died and just made that mistake, felt like the burden was on me, or yeah, it just didn't feel good.
The Liquid game, we came much more, I would say, with much more composure and more, I would say, chill, excitement. We were ready to play against Liquid. We had a very good strategy.
Going how the game played, in game I thought we had actually had a good chance of beating them, but it just slipped out of our hands, I guess. I mean, the dive mid definitely wasn't good. I think we had chances to win in that game, let's just say that way. Definitely we had, the fate of the game was in our hands and then we threw it. We just have to improve, or I have to improve myself and then just get better as the season goes on.
With all the external factors that we had to, and we have to deal with, I felt like the level of the team is not as bad as what people would see, because I think that people are very skewed by the outcome. And yes, there is a lot of things to fix, but I see the future bright if we invest the time and if people are eager to work. So
I could see there's a possible we could be a strong and better team. I need to be stronger in this team.